After the training, you need to give some materials to people so they can be able also to reach children or they can be able to teach others.
The literature that we developed is available for the teachers and the children in different ways. It is, of course, in the printed format, but also in digital format. We do have websites where teachers from different countries of the world can download the pieces of literature, especially the tools for teachers. And what I mean by those tools for teachers are flashcards or PowerPoints and the Bible lesson text.
Our material have quality. If you look at other materials produced, they cannot have the quality of materials that CEF have. And the materials all carry the gospel, what we really know that can change the life of the listeners.
Our materials are far different in a way that they are very attractive, they are easy to use, but also very, very effective.
The Boxes of Books project is a reaction for the huge need of the literature on the field. It is not enough to train, you also need to equip them with tools. And without Boxes of Books, you would have people that are trained but have nothing in their hands to help children to understand the Bible and to understand the gospel.
Before I used the material that was not colored material, to attract the attention from the kids was a problem. As we know, 75% of the concentration of the children comes from what he can see.
When showing them the picture of David, to them it was like it's David himself. So they even want to touch it because kids like pictures.
In CEF, we do not print for storage room. We want the literature to be received in the country and used by the teachers and by boys and girls.
There is a young child that got the literature from one of our local offices, Wonder Devotional Book, and then he started using it at home. It turned out that the family were not doing devotionals. Now, the boy, because of the training he's been given at Good News Club, suggested to the family that he would want them to be meeting together to have their quiet time. And the parents did agree. And in no time, it was the boy who was leading them.
Without the material, the teachers cannot teach effectively. Like in most of our countries, there are no materials, there are no equipment.
In my region, we have many countries who are not able to produce their own material, even to fund their own material. So the material that we are using now, it comes from the sponsorship of the headquarters in America.
Sometimes we are just thinking that all countries are English countries, but we do not have English countries. Congo is a French country, but we have other languages that must be done there. And we have many children that are not able to know or to read French. So now translating those materials in their own language will help others to reach children, or the children themselves, they will be able to read and to understand what is written.
Our CEF literature is in over 90 languages. It is not enough to produce literature in English, but we also want to go to smaller languages. Some of those languages that only maybe 1 million children speaks. There's not a lot of children in those countries, but still it is important for us to translate literature because they need to have it in their mother tongue.
If we talk about the material that the children will use directly, like you want a devotional, that means a child will know what we expect from him. So if some people can keep on helping us to produce this material, it will be important. But for that, many resources are needed.
CEF literature can help us reach children globally. If we think that we want to reach every child, we can do it with CEF literature.
I can bet we can have the next generation for Christ. This material is very rich. I did theology, but I never came across such materials.